Pray for the Devil 2 is the hope for a follow-up to the 2022 supernatural horror film. The original was directed by German filmmaker Daniel Stamm in his fourth feature-length film. After his 2010 The Last Exorcism gained him some street cred in the picky world of horror. Pray for the Devil also features exorcisms as a key component of the story. In the film, a spike in global demonic possessions leads the Catholic Church to begin teaching more clergy how to perform exorcisms. One of these new students is Sister and Jacqueline Byers, a young but talented nun. Unfortunately, Pray for the Devil was not as well received as Stamm's earlier movies, receiving a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. There are a lot of heavy themes in the movie, making it feel a bit bloated, and the lack of scares doesn't help. However, despite being overloaded, Pray for the Devil is still an entertaining thriller, and Pray for the Devil 2 could be the next in a long line of horror sequels that fix their franchise. The cliffhanger ending of the first film seems to imply that there's more story to tell. Pray for the Devil 2 is not confirmed. But Daniel Stamm has made sequels in the past, so it's not impossible. Sister and Jacqueline Byers, holding Natalie's, Posey Taylor, face to perform an exorcism in Pray for the Devil. At this time, Pray for the Devil 2 is not confirmed. There has been no news regarding a sequel, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be news in the future. Daniel Stamm's The Last Exorcism received a follow-up, The Last Exorcism Part 2 in 2013, 3 years after the first film. It's still early days for Pray for the Devil, so sequel planning could still be occurring offline. Pray for the Devil 2 cast. Most characters, including Sister Anne, could come back. Based on the ending, nearly all the main characters of Pray for the Devil could return for the sequel. The protagonist, Sister Anne, played by Jacqueline Byers, who has a recurring role as Mary Landon on Dark Winds, would certainly return. Christian Navarro, 13 Reasons Why, Vinyl, could return as Father Dante, and Colin Salmon, Resident Evil, Die Another Day, could return as Father Quinn. Both are allies to Anne and could help her in the next film. Less likely to appear but still possible is Posey Taylor as Natalie, the possessed daughter of Anne, and saves Natalie at the end of the movie and decides not to reveal her parentage now that she's a nun and sees that Natalie will have a better life without her. Taylor, who has not appeared in any other role, could still return for the sequel, but it does feel like Natalie's story is all wrapped up. Pray for the Devil 2 story details. Sister Anne is not done with her fight against the forces of evil. Sister Anne, Jacqueline Byers, possessed by a demon in Pray for the Devil. While there have not been any story details revealed for Pray for the Devil 2, the ending of the first film makes it clear where the story could go. At the climax, Sister Anne defeats the demon who possessed her mother, then her daughter, and herself. Afterward, she becomes the first woman exorcist in 7 centuries. As she takes a taxi to the Vatican to continue her studies, the driver turns around to reveal he's a demon, as is a woman outside the cab, approaching Anne.